Welcome to my channel. If you're here for the first time, welcome back. If you've been watching the whole time, it's Monday. You know that means preschool video, and you know that we've been doing transportation. So there's going to be a lot of books about transportation. Today we're going to be doing Alphabeep, a zipping zooming ABC by Deborah Pearson, illustrated by Edward Miller. So yeah, like I just did, don't forget to use your finger when you're reading. Always save the author and illustrator art. I just tell them the author is the one who wrote the words, the illustrator drew the pictures. So this book is pretty good. It goes through each letter of the alphabet. So that's really good. Lots of different transportation vehicles. So yeah. First, let's talk about some words I would define, and then we'll talk about some questions apps. So zipping, zooming, just talk about how that means going fast. An alarming sound, something that scares you a little bit. I mean shrieking, wailing, they may not know what that are. That could be like crying or yelling really loud. Through muck. They probably won't know what muck is. That could be dirt. The drum, they know what a drum is, but this drum is specifically for the cement mixer, so I would point out what that is. It clears out rubble. They probably won't know what rubble is, but you could just say like different things, like rocks. Let's see. The freight yard. They're not going to know what a freight yard is. You can talk about how that's where there's lots of things being moved. Let's see. To douse. Douse. They're not going to know what douse is. Chiming, tinkling, just they won't know what some of these words are. Gigantic, they may not know what it is, they might. The space is immense, they're not gonna know what immense is, really big, obviously. They have the word newspaper in here. Some kids might know, but I just know that newspapers are not as popular as they once were, or people do a lot of it online, so just, you might have to explain what that is. But there's lots of different signs, like exit, yield, one way. They may not know what those signs are, so you could do that. A quarry, they're not gonna know what a quarry is. Let's see. I think we're getting scrubbing. They may not know what scrubbing is. Grime. Reeling them. They may not know what reeling is, unless maybe you have taken them fishing a lot and they know what that is. Soars. They may not know what that is. Zigzagging. Just moving like an X. Utility, they're not going to know what utility is. X-ray, they may not know what that is, or maybe they will because they've been to the doctor. And we talked about yield. Zamboni, that's one of the vehicles, so they may not know what that is. But yeah, creeps off to its shed, so like goes off. But yeah, 4, I would give this a 4 to 5. The kids enjoy it, but sometimes, so like H is for hook and ladder truck, is what they said, and it's basically just a fire truck. Like, I feel like to make it easier, you should have just made this a helicopter, because that's also transportation. Like a forklift, I would have used fire truck instead of forklift. So there's things like that. A quarry excavator, they just know excavator, but I get it. I mean, there's not a lot of Q words or Z words. But, so that's kind of the main reason I'm giving it a 4 out of 5. Just because you have to do a lot of explaining sometimes in this book. But for questions, basically kind of gives you, right? Letter recognition. The first time you read this, what letter is this? What letter is this? What letter is this? Literally, you can go through all the letters. Second time, what is this? Do they know what a dump truck is? And then you can ask, what does it do? Right? So those are kind of the 3 ways I'd read it. I maybe read it once, focusing on the letters. Read it a second time, focusing on the machines and vehicles. And the third time, focusing on what they do. As always, don't try to define every word all the time. Pick 2 or 3 of the words that you think might be most applicable to them, right? Because they're not going to remember all the words, but you want to pick the ones that are going to mean the most to them. And yeah, that's kind of how I would read it. So yeah, thank you for staying to the end. Yeah, if you like this, please give it a big thumbs up, right? Subscribe, click the notification button. Please share, right? Guys, we're over 600 followers now. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep sharing. As always, I want to hear from you. So if you read it, I want to hear how the kids took it. Any other suggestions you would have. And yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye.